Go back for Pokemon. I had my mic off. I was busy playing around with that. Welcome to Pyrite Town. In the last session, we cleared out the Cypher base. Hashtag slapped hashtag Lavrinas, hashtag cubicles, and cuticles. Here's the team right now. Sombro might not be permanent, but it does exist, and it kind of beats the shit out of everything. I mean, it's fucking strong, dude. It has two amazing stab moves and amazing stats. But hey, I still got Popeye. Might as well train it for now. Here goes Mary turn off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. Huh? What's up with you, kid? Why you giving me an eye like that? You know who I am? I'm Gale. Call me the gatekeeper of Pyrite. That smaller looks as you're ready to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm here. Alright then, I'll show you what being Gale, the gatekeeper of Pyrite, is all about. Better not have lame Pokemon then. Ah, shit. What was I just saying? Oh, this will be interesting. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, well, gotta do this every session, ignore. And then it won't happen again. It's just the fact that it one-shots literally everything. It's very spicy. It's also stupid fast. Oh no. What was I just saying? What the fuck? And also the fact that it takes no damage from things. I don't understand. I think they buffed Murkrow because it doesn't evolve. It's very weird. Sneasel. I could bulldoze. And we can air slash their Murkrow, and that might kill. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Maybe it's just the fact that the enemy team has, like, no EVs, while I have all of them. I don't know. This Murkrow's on crack, though. That'll slow it nice and down. Unfortunately, he's using Ice Spike, so... Endure. He does still keep that. We'll do that. All dark types. Might as well just Air Slash to Sneasel. Yeah, still Ice Shard. Rude. Ow. It lived, but that's fine. Snarl won't do too much, I think. He'll do all of it, okay. I guess it is a Houndour, to be fair. Yeah, Poppierce needs to evolve. It was never amazing until it evolved, to be fair. When it was Popeyes. But, yeah. Give him a Snarl, give him an Air Slash. Ow. Alright, hit the Houndour. Oof. Yeah, just don't miss. Nice. Nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, looks like I'm just gonna Hyper Voice and call it a day. It's okay, Bulwark needed more experience. It did not use Ice Shard for some reason. I was not expecting that, so I attacked the Houndour. Why? Does that recover? No. Why wouldn't it use Ice Shard? Why is it suddenly slower? Did it use counter? weird. If it did, it had no health left, so that was a foolish decision. I don't know what move it used. What move would a Sneasel have that has super low priority? Hey, kid, have to hand it to you. It'd be good to beat Gale, Pirate's Gatekeeper. I mean, it was hit with a Bulldoze, so it was technically slower, but I still don't think it would have been slower than Umbreon. Well, who knows? I could technically go to the PC, shove all my Pokemon in, and reorganize, or I could just spend 100 Poke. A boy traveling alone. It's very inspiring. I always found that line a little bit, ew. Anyhow. Here's the Pokespot guy. Not you. I'm Carl. I'm the operation manager of Pirate Coliseum. Well, I'm manager in title only. I'm just filling in. Duking, the town's leader, discovered a place where wild Pokemon gather. Ever since, he's been engrossed in searching for wild Pokemon. In the meantime, he left me in charge of the Coliseum. If you want a battle, you should go straight to the Coliseum registration desk and apply. I make Pokesnacks that wild Pokemon can't resist. Forgot about Pokesnacks. I wonder how that's going to work, because the wild area is, like, massively evolved. As far as I know. What should I buy today? I'd like to buy some X accuracy, but I don't have enough money. Well, that's foolish. You could just use call, and it gives you free X accuracy. Yes, of course you would. Anyone make that mistake and accept. Oh. Pokepoles. No. Must be a total nincompoop for accepting that useless red and white sticks. Okay. Doing good on balls right now. They're selling PP up some white herbs. Huh. They're cheap too. Pokesnacks are a little bit more on the expensive side though. Selling ethers and elixirs. I thought something was weird about this shop. I honestly feel like they should just do this in general. I don't know why they are so fucking against giving ethers and elixirs in the main series. Like, I genuinely can't think. Like, they're trying to say, we're trying to make it less of a barrier entry for kids. Fucking sell ethers and elixirs then. Like, anyway. Yeah, I'll just take more full heals. I don't know why they're so cheap. Are they always 600? Huh. Feels wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think everything is normal price. Yeah, no, that's how much full heals cost. I'll also take an extra 2 revives. I know that currently that means I'm breaking myself. But that's okay. I have a little saved over. Those two that just ran off, their name Folly and Trudley. Once belonged to Cypher, but just as mere runts. Back in those days, they wreaked havoc as if they owned the place. But I caught up with them and put them straight. Quite quite a dashing figure, don't I? It's my job to uphold the peace in Pirate. Pow! Uh-huh. Ah. The 5. It's a duel square. We live by tradition here. There's no need for greetings, just battle. Well, I guess I'll fight all 5 of them. Oh, Lord. Those are 2 very scary Pokemon. For different reasons. Okay. So first and foremost, Ice Shard fucks up Jump Bluff. So I might as well go for it. And we will Air Slash the jump. Actually, it might not anymore. Is it Grass Fairy now? I still think it's Grass Flying. We'll tell by the damage here. Maybe. Oh, Lord, that's gonna hurt so bad. Sturdy. Luckily, Raichu can't do much to me. Fucking Volt Switch. Very neat. At least we might be able to kill this thing. Yeah, it's a critical hit. It's gone. Goodbye. Surprisingly defensive Pokemon, but it's gone. I'm sorry, that's Gligar, right? That I just saw? No, it's Crobat. Oh, that's way worse. Oh, God. Honestly, just Ice Shard the Crobat. Switch over to Bulwark. These guys are a little bit tougher than your average bear. Bulwark should be able to help me out here, though. Ow. Shadow Sneak said no Ice Shard. It's okay. Bulwark can take out these two. That's more damage than I expected. Alright, I still have Sombra. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Shadow Sneak will not be able to mess him up. So what I'm thinking is a good old... I think I'd be easier taking out the Raichu than the Crobat, so we're just gonna get rid of the fucking Crobat. We could Thunder Wave it as well. Snarling would reduce both their special attacks, which would be nice. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it. Let's play it safe. No badly poison, please. Thank you. Motherfucker was faster. Well, I'm glad I used Thunder Wave now. Alright. We're gonna need a revive on good old Pop Ears. Now, what Pop Ears is good for in this case, it does not take much damage from either of their stabs. In fact, it takes nothing from Volt Switch. Now, I'm definitely going to need a heal in a minute. And paralyzed. Very good. Very fucking good. Ice Shard does 80 boost power. That would get reduced. This fucks up the Raichu. Honestly, keep the Crobat. Crobat's less of an issue as opposed to the Raichu, which is really fucking annoying. And we'll just Snarl. Ow. You're getting it, my dude. Does not do much to the Crobat. Does a little bit more to the Raichu. In exchange, your Volt Switch is doing less. That is fine. Badly Poison wouldn't even kill me at that amount. I think. Oh, but Bulldoze will. Ah, Ross, what are you doing? I don't think the Raichu can do anything to Pop Ears. It just has done nothing but Volt Switch. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. Ow. Okay, I lowered its speed. Let's see if I can't beat the Raichu at this. It's still faster. Okay. Boy, Umbreon is feeling a lot slower now. Hyper Voice is faster than the Crobat. Or, well, Bulwark is faster than the Crobat. Good crit. It lived. Fuck you. Nice. Super. No crits, please. I mean, they just, like, don't do anything to me, but they slowly chip me down. You prick. Why do you have that? Speed tie? I guess I speed tie with the Raichu. Thanks to Bulldoze. Nice. Alright, Crobat, you and me. Oof. Would I have lived? I would if it would have done 5. But I'm an idiot. Hyper Void just for the guarantee kill. You know it does enough damage, so just a bop. Good lord. Well, the people in this circle are a little bit spookier. Moonlight. So here's the thing about Moonlight. Great move in competitive, but a lot of those healing moves just aren't useful if you're not doing a challenge where you can't use healing items. Which, I'll be sparing about. I'll use it so I don't lose, but I'll try to be not crazy with the healing items. It's pretty shitty with them in that battle. That's the rule around here. Sumptuously appointed hotel. To be fair, $1 for a stay at a hotel is, like, not bad at all. Like, it's pretty scummy that they're charging when the Pokemon centers are free. But also, $100, it's like, well, $100. Can't pay $100? And that's how they get you. Yeah, all my Pokemon right now are defensive. Even though Murkrow isn't supposed to be. We'll go left to right. So you're next. You want to battle with me? Don't you? I can tell. I was seized by the urge, too. I did not go and buy more healing items. So, hopefully this goes away. Alright, this team is much nicer than the previous one. Immediately, I have shit to do with these two. I'm going to throw out a Bulldoze, because it's free. We're going to Dark Pulse the Haunter, which goes first. Guaranteed hit unless my accuracy is lowered, or if they have accuracy or evasion buffs. Kills the Haunter. Kirlia might have some Fairy move, but typically not. Calm Mind is A-okay. Oh, that speed up a little bit. And Fluffy. Cute. Another Bulldoze is in the works, and we're going to Air Slash the Kirlia. Nice Quick Claw. I don't think speed adjustments come into effect until like the end of the round, but it doesn't matter. Sombro's still the fastest here anyway. And Kirlia lived because of the special defense buff. Flash Cannon. Oh god, I have no idea what that animation is. I mean, Flash Cannon didn't exist. Maybe actually did it? Did it just use Energy Ball? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nuts. Maybe Magical Leaf. It was the animation for Magical Leaf, but it might have been Energy Ball. I think he can learn both, so. Man, training Pop Ears is a real pain in the ass. That kid's a pain in the ass. In any case, this battle was immediately easier than the previous one. Flappy as opposed to Raichu. Energy Ball Curlia as opposed to Skip Plume. Fucking Crobat instead of, I don't even know. Haunter. It's like, why Crobat? That thing has goated stats. Feint Attack is interesting. I think I would prefer that to Mean Look. And the reason is if I ever run into a fucking Chansey. Sombro can hit hard, but good lord if I run into something that has reasonable special defense. Yeah. I mean, this thing is a mixed attacker, apparently. Which is accurate. I think it actually is a mixed attacker. I'm pretty sure it has higher attack than special attack, but it's not by a ton. Especially once it becomes a Honchkrow. But I could be completely wrong. I could look that up right now on my phone. Yes, yes, sir, I will be moving. Honchkrow. Alright, big guy next. Bonjour. Bulbapedia is so fucking good. It's so good at not being a laggy piece of shit. Here we go. 125 attack, 105 special attack. It's a mixed attacker. Considering that most special moves tend to have higher base power than physical ones, I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, it would probably do better with Brave Bird than it would with Air Slash. I don't get that yet. Okay, so Politoed and Blossom. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna Ice Shard the Blossom and we're gonna Air Slash it. I think it'll live in Air Slash, so that's the only reason I'm doing that. Politoed might absolutely fuck up Pop Ears. That did nothing. Blossom is a little defensive. Son of a bitch. Ice Beam, no. At least it's not Stab. Good thing Sombro's so defensive. Oh, God! Hung on just barely. Fucking Leaf Storm, my guy. We want you to get the experience, my guy. Unfortunately, I can't fully heal you in case it Ice Beams you. And it would kill you even if it Ice Beamed you. So we might as well just, let you go out in a blaze of glory. In fact, we could Swagger the Politoed. Yeah, sure, why not? That's an option. Alright, gets rid of the Blossom. And maybe the Politoed hits itself. In confusion. It's basically your only way out of this. Nice. Fucking got him. Do you only have 2 Pokemon? No, that's 3. Alright. Okay. At least that dies to a Dark Pulse, kind of. Not really. It's really slow. That's like it. Both of these resist Ice Shard, so we'll play rough, maybe hit it, and we'll Dark Pulse. This thing is the specially defensive one. Ooh, ooh. I got Quick Claw. That did nothing. I probably should have bulldozed. Still tanked it. Hate yourself. Ha! Ha! Slow King is so gonna fucking kill me, though. Scald. Oh, well, that's it. Goodbye. Nice animation, asshole. That's Hydro Pumps. Rain boosted Scald. By the way, I didn't even comment on the fact that this is a Drizzle Politoed, but I mean, what else would you do with it? You're gonna add Drizzle to the game, or you're gonna add Politoed to the game, you're gonna give it fucking Drizzle. It's what it does. Snarl will kill the Slow King. We're gonna Dark Pulse the Politoed to try and kill both. I might be punished for my greed, but we'll try, damn it. I don't know if I'm going to do that much. Especially not with Snarl. That should at least kill the Slow King. The Snow King. The Ice King! Alright. I don't know why the Politoed is going so slow. I don't think it's actually that slow of a Pokemon. I think it's faster than Poliwrath. This poor bastard. Alright. Very nice. That Swagger came in super handy. Pop Ears might hate me right now. Darn it all. Play things too aggressively. Just, next team, give me like... fucking... what's quad weak to ice? Something that's like ground flying. It's just Gligar, and Onyx, and I should be good. Okay, is that asking too much? That might be asking too much. Hey friend, what's up? Actually, I think this guy wants to battle me too. Seem to recall that. It's better exercise. Well, let me sleep better. How about we have a quick battle? Okay, good. We'll work up a sweat together. Alright. This guy's probably easier than the people over there. I like your stash. What the fuck is this? Dip! Well, I'm glad I got Feint Attack. Pop Ears can help mess up the Blissey. Alright. Alright, well, that'll be good. And, yeah, we're gonna Feint Attack the Blissey. Much better. I'm glad that this mod went and changed Feint Attack from F-A-I-N-T to F-E-I-N-T. Actually, I'm not happy about that. I prefer when it was called Feint, like you're literally fainting. Technically, both puns work, because you're, like, faking fainting to hit the opponent. It's basically like doing a feint, literally. Well, Ice Shard, and you can just Air Slash the Clefable. Did it Calm Mind, I think? Yeesh. Alright. Blissey's gone. Really good experience. Level 28 Sombro. Just flinch it. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, pal. It's fucking Moonblast. At least it wasn't Pop Ears for once. Alright, you two. So long as this isn't Rayquaza, you should be alright. Yeah, it's a Azumarill. Why does it have to be fucking Azumarill? I know, because he has a fairy team, but like, how many fucking fairy teams will we run into? We're just gonna Play Rough and Snarl. Lower both of their special attack stats. Especially Clefables. This won't do much damage at all. but it will help keep Pop Ears alive, as well as Umbreon. Bulwark. Waterfall! Oh god! Pop Ears live without Sturdy bonus. Barely. Is that going for Umbreon? I have Filter. It went for Pop Ears, you prick. Alright, Bulwark. Blissey's wish came true and healed a Zoomerl for like 5 health. Zoomerl, but... if we double Hyper Voice, I should... Actually, this thing has heightened special defense. Fuck. We could try Thunder Waving the both of them, and then trying some shit from there. Clefable has Magic Guard, so it... This is Gen 7, so it is affected by paralysis. It can be paralyzed. I think in Gen 6 it couldn't be paralyzed because the whole world hates you. Zoomerl's scarier, so I'm gonna paralyze it. And we'll slowly try and pull this back from the grave. You have Play Rough. Oh, fuck. Ow. They both have super effective moves against me, and they're using them. Moonlight, at least, is a healing move. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is a wipe. I don't think I can come back from this at all. My team is just not built to handle this junk. Best I could do is double Thunder Wave and just hope for insane Thunder Wave luck. Or any at all, really. If at least one of them is paralyzed, I'm good. Moonblast is probably not going to kill me. But a Play Rough will. Heal Bell. You motherfucker. My guy. What is this guy doing here? Huh? Alright. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Just, alright. Alright. Listen, pal. Heal Bell, Moonlight, Moonblast, Clefable, Azumarill, Blissey. Alright, listen. Listen, my guy. Alright. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Not the hotel. I need to go walk to the police station. We're grabbing an extra Pokemon to help us out here. This is not the police station. This right here is the police station. You can tell because there's a red siren light on it. Okay. They are all in the Purify Chamber. Well, what do you have, Magnemite? Iron Head. That would not help. Your attack sucks. I'm thinking that Beedrill will probably... You have Cross Poison? What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, you're fast enough. Come with me, pal. This guy's getting it. Alright. We'll keep Sombra out for a minute. Alright. With Cross Poison Beedrill on crack, we should be able to win this. It's the additional Pokemon that we were missing, that I have no intention of using long term, but for now I will use. It has 9 base defense, or not base defense, but 9 defense. It actually has 40 base defense, but for some reason it just has none. So allow me to just melt. I also have Levitate on this thing, so I can just bulldoze. Easy squeezy. Alright, get rid of that thing first. Is way scarier than the Blissey. So let's just cross poison and call it a day. That did reasonable damage. A bulldoze plus it's gonna calm mind. Alright, that's fine. I still got it. This thing's still gonna go down. And once again, Blissey's just gonna use Wish, which is just fine. It is a cleric, but it is not going to be very useful. We'll hit the Fable and slow it down. Hit the Blissey and slow it down. It'll skip Joby. Cross Poison should kill Clefable from here. It did. Good shit. Gone. Alright. Biggest problem child is gone. No setup sweeping for you. This also gives some extra experience to our little elephant boy. We'll hit the Blissey again. Wish is going to come true in a turn. You're going to Seismic Toss. That's the best thing you can do, honestly. Waterfall will now mess me up pretty bad. Wish is just going to heal you. Fuck. And Azumarill. We are going to Bulldoze once again. We're going to cross poison the Blissey this time. I think this might actually kill it. It did not. Okay. It did poison it, though, which is nice. And depending on who you hit with that waterfall, yeah, fuckers. That's fine by me. I don't think it can actually kill Beedrill. You're just using Seismic Toss, which does not do enough. Okie dokie. We'll throw in Sombro. Who can Air Slash the Azumarill while we cross poison the Blissey. Maybe I could have flipped those because I think it would have done more damage if I cross poison the Azumarill, but that's okay. Now, what very well might happen is it just waterfalls Beedrill and instantly one-shots it. Because this thing has, like, no fucking defense. It did not gain a point of defense on its level up. Yeah. It's a glass cannon. Play rough might even kill it. And just went for Sombro and one-shot it. Cool. Thanks. You're a real pal. Alright. Whatever. Bulwark and Joby can take care of this. Hyper Voice, Cross Poison. You'll probably live both. No, maybe not. We did some good damage there. Alright. Alright, we're in there. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Much smoother. If you go in prepared to fight, you're still not gonna get screwed over. If you're trying to, like, low-man it, then, yeah, it can fuck you over pretty bad. Also, maybe I could use a team that actually functions against fairy types. Yikes. They'll be sweating up a storm. I think you should be checking up that dual square, bud. Alrighty. To the purified chamber we go. Thank you for your goods and services, Joby. See you soon. How the fuck do I place there? Like that. Alright, perfect tempo. Good shit. Stay at the hotel. Yeah. Goodness. What a nightmare. Do not fight Dip, apparently. Dip will fuck you up. These guys are also handing me less money. But I guess that makes some sense. They're poor. And they live in this rundown, ramshackle town. Alright, Poppiers, keep gaining experience. I think once you hit 28, you gain your evolution, which... Please. Last two. Doesn't matter who my opponents are, even little kids. I battled all my might. It's Rider Dr. Phil with his crotch strap. Now, that is what I'm talking about. That's the shit we like to see. Geodude, Metang. Poppiers, take care of him. Take care of him. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, alright? We're gonna bulldoze, and we're gonna see if Metang has Levitate, because this guy is not done with the silly additions. Not by a long shot. We're also gonna Snarl to hit the Metang. Alright. Protect. I was hitting both, so we're okay. Alright, I hit the Geodude. Sorry about this, Umbreon. When I become a, it's Levitate. Uh-huh. 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 Alright, pal. Like, I get it. I get it, okay? You like the move Levitate. I don't know what ground type hurt you. Poliwrath, huh? All these have fucking water types, dude. Every one of them. Play Rough fucks up Poliwrath, so I might as well go for it. I'll even Snarl as well. Here comes Waterfall. Because of course you have the best possible move. It lived, Jesus Christ. Can you not Iron Head Pop-Ears? Okay. Alright. Listen. I just want to level the fucking thing up. Nothing to the Poliwrath. Respectable damage to the Metang, though. Yeah. Well, I mean, both their special attack that they're clearly using. Alright, Sombro. Can't wait to find the random wild legendary that someone just has in their inventory. That'll be fun. Stark Pulse the Metang, and we're gonna Thunder Wave the Poliwrath. Nice. I don't know. I feel like I kind of need this thing. This crow just fucks shit up. Focus miss, any hit. That did nothing. Your special attack isn't that bad. I guess I did lower it with Snarl, but sheesh. Alright, we'll just Air Slash and Hyper Voice. It had a priority move, probably Aqua Jet. Or, Mach Punch or Bullet Punch, one or the other. Poliwrath is definitely one of those Pokemon that got better too late. It got the moves it needed way too late. If in Gen 1 it genuinely had, like, a decent move pool, it would have probably done something in the competitive scene. I mean, it has Amnesia. That's kind of cool. It has Fighting Stab with Submission, which is neat. It's weak to Psychic, which is just awful. Alakazam is everywhere. Starmie is everywhere. Exeggutor is not as no, I think it's still fucking everywhere, probably. But hey, being super effective against the big three is kind of neat, for what it's worth. Stab Submission fucks up Chansey, I assume. I think it would also hemorrhage the shit out of your health, but, you know, Poliwrath is an okay health stat. It's just worse than Poliwhirl, because Poliwhirl's faster, and it still has Amnesia. Alright, Pop Ears. Final one. Here you go. Where the weak fail and the strong prevail. Don't be rattled if someone suddenly challenges you to a battle. They say this, but no one actually does. I mean, I guess when you talk to them, they don't give you a choice. But if you walk by them, they don't just challenge you. Machoke and Marshtomp, huh? Alright, that's reasonable. This is not a Swampert and a Machamp. That said, physical tanks, the both of them. We're gonna play rough the Machoke, and we're gonna Hyper Voice. Has some reasonable special defense bulk, but this should still fuck it up. Yeah, just a little bit. Scald. I'm getting real sick and tired of seeing these water moves. We live in. Didn't burn me, at least. Hammer Arm. Who are you hitting with that? Umbreon. Ow! I always think Hammer Arm is the one where it lowers your opponent's speed, but no, it lowers yours. Very much preferable. Pop Ears, we're gonna heal you with your turn. I don't think you actually survive a Scald, so there's not really a point. Okay, with your turn, we're gonna switch over to the bird. And Umbreon, you're just gonna Hyper Voice, and hopefully that kills the Machoke from here. It might not. It probably doesn't. You need either a high roll or a crit. But you're faster than the both of them, so that's kind of cool. No, it did. Sick. Alright, well that saves you a shit ton of Hammer Arm damage. Marshtomp, what are you going to do? Alright, there's Pop Ears' his level up. Scald. Okay. Just going for the guarantee. Not much. She just has a reasonable team. We're gonna Dark Pulse the Marshtomp, and then we're gonna Hyper Voice. Yeah, that'll do. We're just gonna try and get this Marshtomp down. It's down. I'd feel reasonably comfortable, honestly, bringing back in Pop Ears. Because Nidorino doesn't really have any good moves whatsoever. Watch him pull out, like, Fissure or something. Poison Jab. That'll actually hurt. That was the animation for Leech Life, I think. But with a charge added to it. So that's kind of funny. I don't know. I think I'm faster than Nidorino. I mean, Dark Pulse, obviously, from the Murkrow is faster, but... Cool. We did it. We beat all 5 of them. The only one who actually wiped me was fucking... Oh, wait, I evolved at 26? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, the only thing that wiped me was... the hell his name was. Bingus. Alright, now we're in business. Now we are in the money. Immediately going from having like a shitty attack stat to this as equivalent to the Murkrow. Okay, this thing is like overstated as fuck. Like, why does it have such good stats? Whatever. It's still sturdy. It has stab with bulldoze. It does its job. It does as much damage as the Murkrow, and oh, it's 2 levels lower to be fair. And its defense is even higher than Umbreon's. So, fuck yeah, that's more like it. Now this thing will have no difficulty gaining experience, unless we just run into the grass type gym for some reason. Okay. Pop Ears, we did it. You and me together. Against the world. 3 more Pokemon to pick across the course of the journey. And possibly more. I like training up multiple. We will decide. I believe that there is a item in here. There is not. Oh, for 35 years I spun these gears. You want to spin gears too? Not disappointing. This is a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 25 years, then come back. Does that imply that I'm 10 years old? I guess so. Oh, look, it's a vending machine. Healing items, goaded, gotta get to the chest. Here it is right there. No, it isn't. It's over here. Right, this guy. This guy is one of the few trainers in the game that has a, like, hitbox on him. And if he sees you, he battles you. Yeah. My name's Rowan. I'm warming up now. Could you clear the way? Oh, no, he doesn't battle. He just tells you to fuck off. Right. Pal. I'm across. Alright. Sheesh. Dickhead. Discharge. Ooh. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. Hey, Don fan, you know how to discharge your electrical energies, right? Of course. Yeah, the Ender doesn't exist anymore in this game. Hello, ma'am. We will be coming back here for the story, I think. Oh, we'll be finding Mirror Beast soon. We will be finding him very soon. Good luck having your copyright retained with the song. Good luck. It's fucked. While the machine these are still super good. Yeah, I guess they did not nerf how good the lemonade, the soda pop, and the fresh... No, they did. Right. Freshwater's 50. Soda pop used to be 60, and lemonade used to be 80. So now these are weakened. I mean, lemonade is still fucking good. And Moo Moo Milk is 100, which is very nice. I'll take some Moo Moo Milk, considering I have Pokemon now that have a shit ton of health. Hyper Potion is not yet viable. But Pop-Ears is getting there. Pop-Ears is a really good... In fact, all 3 of them have good the health stats. My metric for what is, like, average for a Pokemon, health-wise, whether or not you consider it average, I say it's, like, bad average is 50 for 20, 40 for... or 100 for 40. So these, they're on a good curve. Sombro will be, like, hovering around there. Bulwark is above. Pop-Ears is way above. A little bit above, anyway. Then again, Umbreon has, like, a 90% HP stat, I think. Pop-Ears has 100. I don't remember, 95, maybe. Welcome to OMBS. All visitors are free to wander the OMBS building and see your network in operation. My name is Meg, and I'm the official guide. Glad to meet you. This Shroomish is my friend, isn't it cute? We broadcast TV signals all across the area region. I hope that you take your time to see how we work. Yeah, I think these kids were kids for the first game, and they grew up and a little bit, and now they run this OMBS facility and report. Founded by SecondNet, it's now the biggest information network in the area region. Nowadays, Sec handles the business side of things, and Net acts as the chief of engineering and technology. Maybe it was a little complicated. Feel free to wander around. There's a bucket of trash. Underrated song. Oh, glad they're still existing. Ah, did you hear me? Oh no, that's so embarrassing. Hey there, friend. Hey there. Name's Sek. I'm supposed to be in charge here. Glad to meet you. Started by kids 5 years ago during the Shadow Incident, a tiny network has grown to this today. I operate this place with my partner, Net. We're convinced that reporting the unvarnished truth will be for the good and peace of everyone. Anyways, do you want something from me? You're kidding. Cypher was using its desert lab again? Okay, understood. You should take the SD card and show it to Net right away. I'm sure you can decipher whatever information is stored in the SD card. It is locked. We can't go in there until the building is being swarmed. Spoilers. Okay, we're going live. Cue. I haven't even checked the TV once. We bring you the special news bulletin. Professor Crane, the abducted head of the Pokemon HQ lab, has been safely rescued. Been held captive by Cypher's desert research facility, which was widely believed to have been abandoned. Reports say that Professor Crane was rescued by a lone teen. The incident has evolved that Cypher has returned after apparently being crushed 5 years ago. The authorities fear that Cypher's return could result in more serious incidents. Citizens are urged to be vigilant and cautious. That's a wrap. Good job, Annika. I'm hoping to put together a Pokemon battle program, gathering information for it, trying to decide on a star. Since it's about battling, I suppose legendary trainer Eugene would be the obvious choice. I don't know where my mommy is. Yeah, let's go find her mom. Where's her mom? I like how we shuffled on the elevator. Like, no, I go out first. That's how it goes. Dear, can't you see the lace getting ready? Please don't come any closer. It's funny. Also something that cannot be taken until the place is being robbed. Oh, this isn't going well. I have to go back on air soon, but my Candy hasn't come back. Candy. Oh, Mommy. Candy, sweetheart. Mommy. Oh my God, see, I was worried about you. You seemed to just disappear. I'm sorry. I went out of your room for just a minute, but then I couldn't find it. The guy brought me here. Oh, how very kind of you. Thank you. This is a small token of my appreciation. Thank you. I like how you could just make it an intrinsic good and leave without getting your shit, but who wants that? What kind of a fucking loser would you be for that? Intrinsic good. Psyshock. That's really powerful. Sombro can learn Psyshock, huh? That's some neat coverage. What does that hit? That hits the poison type. That hits fighting types, which already does, but I mean, hitting poison types is kind of nifty. It hits. That's it, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, that's if I want to use this thing full time. Psyshock is a really good TM. If I don't want to use it full time, I might hold on to that. It would help me a lot. Because here's the thing, if I find something really cool that's like basically Sombra but better, or Sombra. Hey, can't have everyone around here. It's not safe. Come on, time for you to get out of this fucking game. This whole area is nothing but people standing near chests and being a bother. For pretty much no reason. There's where you entered into the underground part. Been told by Net not to allow anyone through. He's working right now. Huh? Came from the Pokemon HQ lab. I still can't let you through. I'll get in trouble if I do. Kevin, do we have a visitor? Oh, Net. This person here says he's calling from the Pokemon HQ lab. Oh, yes, I was expecting him. Please show him through. Oh, sure thing. I'll let him through. Yeah, please. Net's waiting for you inside. Alright, Kevin. I'm called Bit. Glad to meet you. Net's over there. Hello, I've been expecting you. You're all right. I'm Nick. And this is Bit. He's my friend and an invaluable partner. Pleased to meet you. We're from Professor Crane. Sounds like you pulled off a daring rescue. That's the Aussie kid. Yes, Bit, but now's not the time to be chatting. See that data Professor Crane called about? I've deciphered something similar to this before. Brings back memories. Okay, I think it's going to take some time for me to check the contents of this SD card. Can you wait while I do that? Hey, Net, how's this for an idea? Our news team should be out to visit Duking at one of his Pokespots to follow a story about wild Pokemon. Since he's got free time, why not have him go visit Duking as well? Hey, that's good. Good suggestion, Bit. You interested in wild Pokemon? Well, I heard to go look, you know. Oh, yes. You have your PDA? I'll contact you as soon as I find anything out. Thank you. I'll try to decipher this as quickly as possible. By the way, Bit, where's our news team? I think they said the Rock Pokespot. I think it was over in the middle of the desert over here. This would be a great prank to pull on a 10-year-old you wanted to kill. Yeah, it's in the middle of the desert somewhere. Have fun, asshole. Okay, Ross. Go to the Pokespot and wait for me to call. Who knows, you may see some wild Pokemon. I do not think any of my Pokemon would particularly help me if I was stranded in the desert. I guess I could ride on top of Donphan. But it's very slow unless it's rolling. Murkrow is not strong enough to carry me, despite how strong it is. Umbreon, I could lick it for poison and kill myself faster instead of dehydration. I would do it. Hey, don't you think it's too tough for us to pull anything in this town? Our faces are too well known. Yeah, I hear you. If you don't hurry, the boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. Yeah, we're okay on that score. I went and stuck a transmitter on the boss. Tell where he is by checking this radar, so we can always be ready for him when he blows at the top. I'll have to hand it to you, Folly. Way to go. Looks like we got an email. Is this the boss? Let's see. You two come back here right now, it says. Oh, gosh darn it all. Sounds like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again. We better scoop back. Well, so much for this radar. So much use the boss is just going to page us by email. Oh, man, why do our lives have to be this tragic? I might actually be able to do this now. This might not actually be required for the story. But we'll do that later. Possibly after we go visit the Pokespots and potentially get a 4th team member. I want to see how they work. It would be really cool if they could have programmed in wild grass and you can just run into Pokemon. But there is, like... I don't think there's encounter protocol in this game, so that would have to be entirely programmed by the person who made this. Which would be crazy, but it would be cool. It would be vastly preferable to how wild Pokemon appear in the base fucking game. God, the music here is so good. Hello, people. It's time for Patty's Fast Break Report. Today we're visiting Duking to discover a Pokespot where wild Pokemon appear. Duking is said to be the driving force. Oh wait, no, it's still me. Said to be the driving force behind the booming popularity of wild Pokemon and Pyrite. Duking, so this is a Pokespot that you discovered. Hello, Duking here. Yeah, that's absolutely right. For 15 years and torturous years I toiled, snatching sleep only grudgingly to find this Pokespot. 15 years, is that true? Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of the stories, now, right, Betty? It's Patty. Alright, let me explain how one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. Well, seeing as you're here, wouldn't you be able to if I got someone to demonstrate? Oh, you're there. Yeah, shoot, kid. You'll be perfect. Come here, mate. Oh, wait, mate. Not over here. I need you between me and Betty, right? It's Patty. Psst, Patty. Trouble. Bad trouble. Make us running from your sweat. Oh, you should consider yourself lucky. Duke himself will show you how in person. Alright, my friend. Let me show you how to attract wild Pokemon to a Pokemon spot. First and above all, you need these Duking brand Poke Snacks. See, I'll give you some. Alright, my friend. Lay those Pokemon spots out on the plate. Go on now. Very good, mate. That's how you do it. If you laid out the Poke Snacks, leave the area. Eventually, a wild Pokemon will come along. Just you wait. The more Poke Spots you lay, the longer a Pokemon stay to eat, making it that easier to catch. This is also important. I especially made Spot Monitor. Yes, I'm sure you'll agree. It's something awesome. My goodness, you developed this device yourself? Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of the story, isn't that right, Betty? It's Patty! By the way, Duking, can you tell me what a spot monitor is? Glad you asked me that. Spot monitor is a dandy. It lets you see what's happening at any Pokemon spot wherever you are. Here, my friend, as thanks for hearing out me patiently, I'll give you this gift, too. Yay. Cool. Alright, now you're all set. Now, when a wild Pokemon appears at any Poke spot, your spot monitor will respond and alert you. Found 3 Poke spots in all. There's one to the west of here. That's right, around there. Using this Poke spots will catch yourself some wild Pokemon. Give it a try, mate. I'm guessing that it's the same. However, they've probably super increased the find rate, I would hope, and also increased the number of Pokemon you can catch. I don't have any more Poke Snacks. Oh, it's you. You're allowed to have a news show. Thanks, mate. Surprised you came out to a place like this. Must mean you're seriously interested in wild Pokemon. That's marvelous. It makes it worthwhile my teaching you, I mean. So, you fine, upstanding lad, lover of wild Pokemon. Some information you might find to be special, but my friend also have a favor to ask. Sure. Thank you kindly. You see, there are several Pokemon that often show up in Poke spots. Aerodactyl, Chansey, and Totini. I'm having a rotten time trying to catch those 3. Funny thing is, I'd actually be interested in Aerodactyl. That'd be really fucking fun. If you were to catch them, I'd gladly trade you some of my Pokemon, mate. I'm counting on you. I'll be on my way now. Whoops, mustn't forget. Promise to give you some special information. If you go way off to the northeast, there's a Pokespot that's hard to find since it's inside a cave. That's my favorite Pokespot. You gotta go see it. Well, I guess I should go on my way then. Real pleasure chatting with you again, mate. Just over there, it's a cave. Let's see you again, mate. Adios. I'm gonna have to go get more Poke. Food. But it's really expensive. Well, here we go. What do you figure the boss is gonna do now? Tired of this life, man. I need to put some roots down somewhere. No one. You know what the boss always says. We'll get me and a beast squad together one day and we'll own all the Pokemon in the world. Sure. You really think we could pull something like that? Well, that's a question for sure. I fully expect Mirror B to kick my ass. This motherfucker usually has Lombres and a Voltorb. I guarantee he does not have Lombres anymore, and he probably has something worse. Possibly Ludicolo's. Boss, oh, he was just some kid. Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't be so jumpy. I've got my radar. We know if the boss is coming. Yeah, that's true. Huh? Oh shit, it's the boss. Hey, friend. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hey, squad. Have you rounded up Pokemon like I wanted? Stop the music. Oh, I sense a pleasing scent of Pokemon. Yes, I do. Maybe you're just a little hood. Maybe you're also one fine trader with the goods. How about you get it with us and join my posse? Be one of us and you'll soon be owning all the Pokemon around the world. Yeah. Oh, I hear your mouth say it, but your heart's not in it. I can't abide that. It's a big decision time. You need to think hard before you choose a life of crime. So tell me, will you join my squad? Oh, I thought you'd say that. I always had the smell, you see, but that would be our enemy. All I did with threat is nip it while it's still a bud yet. I'll be showing you my power now. Try to be blown away by a sense of wow. Let the music play. I don't think he used to rhyme a bunch. They added that. Uh-huh. This song is also copyrighted. Fuck off. Shadow Ludicolo. Very nice. Talking about free market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey. Well, we're gonna have to try and catch that thing. This guy has so many fucking Pokemon. Pop Ears is not gonna help much. Got the way they dance though, so groovy. We're just gonna play rough, and we're gonna Thunder Wave it. Very nice. Pop Ears hits harder now by a lot. Still don't like the idea of a Giga Drain or a Scald. Just going with a Rain Dance? Oh no, but they're faster now. They have Swift Swim. For sure. No, that one is Rain Dish. Alright. Alright, Pop Ears, you're gonna fight. You're gonna beat that one. And Bulwark is gonna throw a ball. If we toss a Great Ball at this thing, it might actually catch. It's paralyzed. It's the hope. Good fucking catch. That helps us a ton. I lived. And I'm dead. This thing has Surf. Took that hit like a champ, though, I gotta say. Still has a little under half its health left. Even though it hits special defense. Well... I'm not surprised. I'm gonna try and Thunder Wave this one. Ice Shard will help me hit the one, and that should defeat it. Alright. Once I send in the Murkrow, stuff will just sort of fall. Air Slash will enable me to pretty much melt everything on his team. I'm not surviving another Surf. Oof. Thank you for your service in taking out one of the Ludicolos, though. Bulwark takes those hits like an absolute champ. Even Rain boosted, it did 30 damage after getting hit with 2 Surfs. Which the base power in Rain plus Stab is, that's just kind of embarrassing. I know it's 7 levels lower, but still. Yeah, someone clearly played Coliseum. Fake out. Please don't hit the Murkrow. Okay, that's fine. Stinks that I don't get to throw out my Snarl, but that's alright. It should one-shot. Okay, it didn't. Paralyzed. Well, we take those. Are all of them Rain Dish? Weird. I definitely would have put some Swift Swim Ludicolos in here. Last one. Is it going to be a 5th Ludicolo, perhaps? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, I gotta admire your tenacity. This one's lower level than the other ones for no reason. They were all 22. This one's 21. Maybe it's special somehow. Maybe he needs to make it different so it could have the other ability. Air Slash will still mess it up, though. Bye-bye. That fight would have been very obnoxious if I had gotten rid of the Murkrow. You messed up my rhythm. I just can't. No, I just can't do it. Oh, you make me so angry I'm seeing red. Don't you dare think this is over. Just you wait and see. One of these days with my elegant steps, I'll knock you sideways. Let's go. Escape! There's the Mirror B radar. Cool. This is how the radar works. When you finish reading, get rid of this. The radar shows where you are, Mirror B. That's the boss happens to be. Whenever the boss appears, a mark appears on the screen. When you see the mark, check out the radar. I'll tell you where he is. Probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on the radar. You know how mysterious he is. Who knows where he goes off to? Probably still in Pokemon or something. Somewhere far away out of the transmitter's range from Folly. Ross, I've completed analysis of the SD card. But I haven't completed it. But I made a stunning discovery about Cypher's plan. Please come right away. We need to discuss this in person. Alright. Well, so far nothing doing with the Pokespot. I'm broke as shit. Poke food is so expensive too. I don't remember it being 1,000. I don't think Mirror B gave me like a fucking penny. Well, time to go look at the Ludicolo. I don't know if I really want to use one, but it's a Ludicolo. Kind of nifty. I mean, it doesn't learn anything because it's a stone evolution. Its stats are wholly unimpressive. It's like 46, 47, 46. 64 special defense is pretty nice, but it's really all it has. And its speed is not even that impressive. 50 is okay. Attack with water polluted by an evil aura. Sure. Or whatever you say. Well, I tell where you're going. Right into the Purify Chamber with you. Set one, please. Get purified, dummy. Do I have anything to sell? I guess I could be selling my TMs, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, as it stands, I'm broke as fuck. I could have grabbed some of those foods and tossed it into a different spot, but I think they get eaten pretty freaking fast. So if I had like 3, 2, and 1 or something, they all would have gone down pretty freaking fast. Which means catching wild Pokemon is genuinely pretty oof. Oh, there's big trouble. A bunch of shady characters snuck in and took Meg the receptionist hostage. Well, sounds like we have Cypher on our hands. Which means a bunch of free chests for me. And a trash can texture I just realized is a texture. God, that looks bad. Whoops, you're not going this way. Whoops, looks like your disc is dirty. I love the water Pokemon. What is this, Gen 3 or something? Alright. Oh! Shadow Pelipper. Interesting. With Drizzle. How tempting. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna... You're a poison type. Are you a poison type? I don't remember. I'm just gonna bulldoze. Actually, I'm not gonna bulldoze. I'm gonna play... We'll play rough, and then we'll thunder wave you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ow. Again, I don't think speed updates until, yeah. So I'll still hit. That's probably special. I can't tell. Super effective, though. And I avoided it. Oh, it hit Seadra, though. Dasha Berry. That's funny. Clever. Yeah, that was a change they added. In the original Gen 3, Surf only hit the opponents. But obviously nowadays it hits your ally. I'm surprised they did not have Storm Drain or something like that. We're just going to Dark Pulse the Seadra, and we're going to throw a ball at the bird. We will see how that do. Pelipper has an interesting catch rate, so this will be fun to watch. It's also a lady. I think all three of my members are currently bros. Sludge Bomb, huh? That didn't do much. I'm guessing you're not a poison type. You just learned poison moves. Bye, Seadra. And Shadow Wave coming back. Ow. It does nothing to Bulwark. Filter plus the equip that it has is insane. Sea King. We are going to Dark Pulse that and throw another ball. Actually, before we throw a ball, I think I'm going to Hyper Voice. Not a Swift Swim Sea King. It's probably a Lightning Rod Sea King, were I to guess. Yes, that existed in Gen 1. Hold your surprise. Of course, I knew that the rental Sea King from Pokemon Stadium 1 in the Anything Goes rule set has Waterfall. And I believe in several of its movesets it has Waterfall. At least it or Goldeen does, or maybe both. Alright, Pelipper. I haven't failed to catch a shot of Pokemon yet, so time to get in the ball. There you go. Having access to a Drizzlemon is pretty crazy. Beaten by a punk like you. Oh. Also, I didn't even comment on it, but I know that in the original Gen 3 games up to Gen 5, Drizzle and Drought were utterly broken, and they did not end after a couple of turns. I'm pretty sure that that has been fixed, so yay. Bum, bum, na, 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 na. You know, when we fight Chobin in the Groudon statue, how much you want to bet that he's going to throw out a fucking Groudon? Guy totally is, isn't he? How you looking there, bud? Surprisingly very powerful. The special attack is great. The attack sucks. Doubles ally speed for 4 turns. It just gets... That's really cool. It gets Tailwind. But I think that lasts longer. I think Tailwind's only 3 turns. So it's a Tailwind Drizzle Pelipper. But obviously, it probably only gets Tailwind when it is purified. It probably gets Tailwind, which is fucking sick. There you go. Ludicolo has gotten a little bit of a purification going on, but not that much. I really blew all my money on the goddamn perfume. But, luckily, Cypher seems to hand out the money. So I'm cool with that. I'm getting shortchanged by these hotel prices. Crazy. Oh, spot monitor. Cool. Let's go. Best part about the spot monitor is that I get to enjoy the best battle theme in the series. Fight me. Let's go take a look. Who do we got here? I'm guessing this is where the Aerodactyl appears, but no guarantee there's gonna be an Aerodactyl. It's a Larvitar. That is bad, unfortunately. This thing is ground rock type. Ice Shard would probably fuck it up a little too hard. But rock play rough would not. But it's also, like, not the most defensive thing in the world. We'll just send in Bulwark. Set up a Sandstorm. We'll just give it a Snarl. There you go. Thornberry, huh? Decent move pool. You know, I did Snarl and it did half its health with the Sandstorm buff, giving it 50% more special defense. Anyway, this is also one of the cool spots in the poke area. Look how he throws the ball. God, this is such a cool fucking animation. I always thought that looked cooler than the regular snag animation. Instead of like this wimpy ass spin, he actually has a good like wick on it. And like the animation of the Pokeball actually hitting like distorts reality in order to summon the Pokemon into it. It's fucking cool. Please stop hitting me with little... Alright, that's it. You're getting another Snarl. There we go. Now you're in good range to be caught. Ow. 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 Don't get me wrong, Larvitar is cool. Tyranitar at 55. My guy, no one has time to wait for Tyranitar. I could be like growing the hairs on the top of my head, but instead I'm sitting here waiting for this thing to get to like 32 more levels. Living as a Pupitar, which is okay. It's not fucking Tyranitar, that's for sure. Yeah, I just want to be in a great ball. I'm special. Alright, Monarchist. It snacked on 1. So I still have 4 left. Yeah, your stats are wholly unimpressive. Your move pool also is just fucking atrocious. You would definitely need some work. Which, you know, I'm not saying I'm completely against using you in the future. But for right now, no interest. It's funny. Like, I'll use Trapinch and Vibrava. But, like, that's 45 to get to a Flygon. Which is much more accessible. You feel like you'll actually be able to get that before the final parts of the game. Especially depending on the game. Like, if it's Gen 6, you have time to get there. I don't have to purify you. Right. I can still slap you in the machine. I don't know. Maybe you can fix something up. Actually hit the right button, Ross. Alright, can you make any of these, like, stronger? You can make that stronger. That makes sense. Alright, well, you can make that stronger. There you go. Can you make this stronger? You can make that stronger. Alright, can you make any of this stronger? And you can't make any of this stronger. Alright, Miss Drevis, sorry, but you're the weakest link right now. We'll be coming back to you in a bit. Bulwark needs to be healed. I'm gonna save myself 100 Poke. Thank you. It's slower, but it's something you can do. It's not even that much slower if it's only 1. If it's a full team of 6 and you have to individually grab each one, it's like, oh. Also, I don't know who the fuck smart idea it was to remove that from the future games, because you can always access the PC. Fuck you. Like, it's so annoying having to yank him out and be like, oh right, I have to go put you in the Pokemon Center. Thanks. Hey, the music changed. I guess because now we know it's Cypher. Instead of being like a little weirdo sinister, like, well, what happened here? Yeah, it's just like, oh, it's Cypher. Okay, never mind. False alarm. It's not actually that scary. It's the weirdos in the white suits. Razzle dazzle! You're acting mighty suspicious. He said the funny word. It's Ralph Wiggum. Here we come. With Voltorb and Electrike. There you go. Now that is some Popeye's nonsense right there. If one of them has Magnet Rise and the other one uses like fucking big suck a dick move, I'll be like, alright, listen. That won't do much. Unless you have a King's Rock. Nice crit. Very nice. No damage from the Voltorb. There you go. That's more like it. I wouldn't mind getting a Genji. You can toss me a Genji if you want it. I know I have enough dark Pokemon, but fuck it. What's another one? What's another one that's weak to fighting? And fairy. That Quick Claw has come in more handy than you'd think. Might be time to give it like the muscle band though. You're tougher than that security guard at the entrance. Yeah, I was scared. Hey, friends. Meg, they came and took Meg. Meg is Nessie and her sister. You know she's a receptionist. You've seen her, right? Sure just grabbed her and hustled her upstairs with the elevator. Okay. Is there anything in here? No. Bing, bing. Shit's going wild here. Ah, here's the guy falling from the elevator. Ah, you look mystified. You know how I managed to be on the elevator with you, do you? I'll tell you what I did. Pressed myself flat up against the ceiling. Takes a lot of strength, not bad. I demand your respect, and now we battle. Oh, Stuart, you wacko. It seems like a lot of these characters have their names changed from nonsense that doesn't exist to actual names. I think there were, like, transliterations of Japanese names, but, like, they were like Gru Sykes and other junk nonsense. Torkoal? It's Drought Torkoal. Here he come. Never mind, it's Vulpix. Drought. Unless they both have it. You will live a Bulldoze, so I'll just do that. And we'll also hit the Vulpix. You'll also live because you just Shadow Guarded. Nice. Jesus Christ, Murkrow. Why are you so strong? I have to imagine it just has the stats of its evolution. Which kind of makes it insane. Weeping Bell. You actually get a Weeping Bell at some point in the base game. I'll give him another Bulldoze. And this thing better not have fucking Levitate. I'm just expecting that everything has Levitate now. We might not find out because its defenses suck and Dark Pulse is just gonna kill it. Yeah. Guess we'll never know. Alright, Torkoal, are you done yet? Are you done, my guy? Azalea. It's a whole Sun team. That's another Bulldoze. Fuck it, let's just throw a ball. Torkoal's catch rate is not very good. So throwing this ball is kind of a Hail Mary, but, yeah, you know. Dumber things have happened. 1% crits are cool in Fire Emblem. Yeah. Not this time, Torkoal. Sludge to me always had a cool animation in this game and a sound. It just fires a little slowly, but that's kind of cool. You like feel the impact as it travels slowly. Oh, we thought that Torkoal should be a rock fire Pokemon because it looks like a rock. Like, please, my guy. What did you do to my boy? Except that Torkoal's a lady. Like, I'm sure they objectively think that the throw animation for the snag is way cooler. I'm sure a lot of people think that way, but I just kind of like the casualness of the flick. It's like my first time actually seeing someone throw a Pokeball outside of the anime, and I just thought it was so fucking cool. Bye-bye. And we're still doing this, are we? We're gonna throw a ball with you, and we're gonna feint attack with the other one. We obviously don't want to use Air Slash or Dark Pulse, because your special defense is worse. But, you know. Fuck hell. I need to get more balls. Please don't. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do much. 10 damage per tick. Ugh. That's another Pokeball, and that's another feint attack. I do have some. I have a couple Great Balls, a couple Premier Balls, and a decent small pot of Pokeballs. If this guy doesn't get caught soon, he's gonna start really digging into my supply. There you go. We got the Turtle. Why did the elevator have to stop on this floor? There is a healing machine, but it's more up the stairs. So that's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. Your stats are pretty fucking good. And it is Drought, for sure. Weak Flame burns the target. You are a terrible Shadow Pokemon. You exist to be a cunt. And set up Drought. Which, I gotta be honest, is kinda cool, because it means we won't have to deal with the fucking water moves. But obviously you're getting thrown in the Purify Machine. Oh, you idiot. I wonder if they incorporated modern poison rules where if you take damage outside of battle. Nope, nope, they sure didn't. Somber Feints. Old rules. You most certainly do not recover with 1 HP remaining. You just go down. Alright. Ludicolo's going down real fast. Good stuff. Alright. 4 currently has a higher tempo. Good. Very nice. Yeah, I could see Torkoal being pretty fun. Currently, right now, at this moment, though, I have no interest in using it. I'm very picky. I like a lot of Pokemon, but I like fun teams and fun dreams. This Murkrow gets to be an honorary member because it's kind of the GOAT at the moment. Alright, we'll toss some Bulwark. All you need to do is answer a question. If you comply, you won't get hurt. Hold it, punk. You shouldn't be snooping around. Oh no, it's Peon Elon. What kind of Pokemon would Elon have? A Clefairy for his image and a rock so he could, like, club his foes and kill them. Okay. I see it. It's just Ice Shard, the Geodude, and then Snarl. Snarl will fuck up the Geodude. Its special defense is god-awful. Yeah, goodbye. Takes those physical hits like a champ, but boy, does it go down fast. Clefairy Moonblast as opposed to a Clefable Moonblast does not mean much. Yeah, 20 damage. 19, actually, to pop yours. You got it. How much you want to bet it has Levitate? We're gonna play rough on the Ghastly. It's poison type. We're going to Rock Blast the Ghastly. And we're going to Snarl. That might just kill the Ghastly. It's not impossible that it does. Okay. I guess we're Rock Blasting the Clefairy then. Take that. If I hit 5 times, it does more damage than Play Rough would have done. Four times. Close. Nice critical hit, asshole. Ice Shard. Should finish him off. It lived. Okay. Plop. Alright, Elon. Go back to the trenches. You lot doesn't Cypher threaten you? Frighten you? It was terrible. Oh, I didn't expect Cypher to pull a stun to this boulder reckless. Came looking for net. I'm guessing that your SD card contains sensitive information they want to keep from secrets at all costs. I'll be fine. I'm worried about net, though. Please go after him. I feel like Revel had a bit of a shouting match after they realized that the SD card got lost. Laverina probably lost her position. Not really, but... Anyhow, this is opened up now, which means we can grab this, which is a free nugget. There you go. That affords me 5 Poke Food. I think the lady also has, like, a way you can make Poke Food. Anika, you're a doll. I see your pretty face on TV all the time, but, you know, you're not pretty in person on TV. Wait. I'm getting Anika's autograph. You stay out of this. It's Rick. Morty, I gotta get Anika's autograph. Quillfish and Rhyhorn. Interesting. Both neat Pokemon in their own right. Quillfish would be fun. Quillfish with Intimidate would be very fun. In any case, I'm just going to Bulldoze. That'll hit both of them pretty well. And we'll Snarl. Well, Spiky Shield. I will be taking a Bulldoze. This will be my first Bulldoze taken as a, as it's promoted. Or evolved. So we will see how this does. No, not bad. Still. The thing is, lots of experience running around with the Ursa Ring. Rock 2. And trust me, that Ursaring, I give it Earthquake. And when he uses Earthquake, it fucking slaps Umbreon real bad. It's like one of the few attacks in the base game that actually just destroys Umbreon really hard. Because Ursaring hits hard. Nope. Hello, defense. Someone got buffed. My Umbreon is at -3 speed now. Good lord, Crowfish. Skip you. We're just gonna Ice Shard and Snarl. Listen, pal. Listen. Didn't I Ice Shard? Hello? What the fuck? What happened there? Did the Skip Plume trigger its own Quick Claw? What? Or is that a glitch where I hit... What? What happened? I understand why the Spiky Shield went first. Oh, it's a prankster Skip Plume. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's totally what it is. Why would you do this? Who hurt you? Does the Hoppip line normally have prankster? That's totally what it is. I might have just Ice Sharded the Quillfish in my haste. I sure did. That did fuck all. This is not going to do much, because this is physical attack. Yeah, that was nothing. Critical hit, 10 damage to Bulwark. This thing is just a troll. That's all it is. And it went down anyway. That's it done, Umbreon. Please don't just Spiky Shield. Toxic? Obviously Toxic has a lot of synergy. Honestly, I'm not using Payback that often, even though it is like its strongest move. The thing is, I just Thunder Wave things. But having Thunder Wave and Toxic... Yeah, honestly, sure. Sign me up. I could see some things where... I could see more situations where I use that. Because Snarl is just currently my stab move. Which isn't much of a stab move. Whether intentionally or not, I've actually kind of made this thing act like how an Umbreon would. Normally I just rock Bite for a good portion of the game. Okay, listen, Quillfish. You son of a bitch. Listen, I like your defense. Thanks for the burn, asshole. I'm pretty sure I have a burn heal. It's fine. Well done, Quillfish. Somebody is apparently liked by the creator quite a lot. Congratulations on your Uber buff. Anything that doesn't evolve is just like, here you go. This mod was made before Quillfish even had an evolution, too. I know it currently has one, but... Burn heal. There we go. Just the one. Might as well use it. Save our full heals. We only have 8 of them. It's kind of a joke. Should get us through a lot of the game. Hello, ma'am. Drove those freaky thugs out with some unfriendly persuasion. Can you imagine the nerve of them coming after a defenseless woman like me? Tee. Oh, sweetie, I was waiting for you. You can bring it on. I don't go easy on little kids. It's Molly. Ball toy and nose pass. Also, both Pokemon I'd be cool with. Though I should probably try and get some faster Pokemon. I guess Murkrow is reasonably fast. But these two are slow. What do we got? Shadow Nose Pass. Interesting. Sandstream Baltoy! Okay. Maybe this is a Sandstream Nose Pass. I mean, that would be fucking insane. This thing is already defensive as shit. Alright. Well, in that case, it doesn't have Levitate. So I could just Bulldoze. And we can hit that bad boy up with a Thunder Wave. You can absolutely just suck a big dick. Just a big, sweaty, meaty one. Good damage. All the way up to Psychic at level 23, huh? Well, it's a ball toy, so I'm not actually that scared of it. I might as well throw that Pokeball. Nosepass does not evolve until Gen 4. So presumably it has boosted stats. And I have no idea if it's affected by Eviolite or not. That would require some testing. Alright. Nicely done, Nosepass. You are a piece. It would have to be specifically programmed. Because technically it can evolve, but it can't evolve. It doesn't exist. Boy, that Sandstorm was not friendly. It's true, baby. Hello, motherfucker. Let's throw the Pokeball. Surely now we'll catch the Nose Pass, right? Still looking raring to survive this one. Depending on how the... Actually, Bulldoze might fuck me over in Sandstorm. Yeah. No, just knocked it out. Oops. Critical hit and it took only that much. Shadow Analysis, huh? That is a cool move. Wow. A move that does damage and disables? Cool. I like that. Disable but good. I think people would genuinely use that if that existed. Alright, let's get rid of Sandshrew. It might survive. Actually, no, it won't. It's not a rock type. It doesn't get the boosted special defense. From Sandstorm. There we go. That's a Nosepass. And final one. It's Stormbolt. Can you just like learn Brave Bird real quick for me? Thanks. Cacnea. It's not Dark type yet, not until it evolves. Right. Nice. You're just just a little kid. You should lighten up. Alright, let's go toss that nose pass into the convoy. Wink, get it? It's like Fire Emblem, huh? Nosepass was another Pokemon that you got in the original game, but you got it later than this. I think you didn't get it until Cinderdark. It's a cool Pokemon. I like Nosepass. Maybe if I had gotten it earlier, I'd been like, yeah, Nosepass. As it stands now, it's more like, yeah, Nosepass, you really don't fit in the team that well. You also die to fighting Pokemon pretty hard. Maybe if you were Aerodactyl, so you could have that cool flying stab. Like Air Slash or something. Except that's special, and... you know. That thing is almost ready to be purified. The Ludicolo. I didn't even see what moves it had, but honestly, I don't care enough to check. Yeah, I think over the course of the rest of this on BS, I should have 1 or 2 ready to purify. Which, cool with that. Definitely gonna pick up some Pokeballs, though. Another 10 should do me for the rest of the area. In the original version, on the top floor, I think the guy blocking you from getting to net has Curlia. I would not be surprised if Curlia was still a Pokemon you could catch, or a Gardevoir, or something of that nature, because people just... they love their Gardevoir. And hey, it's a Psychic Fairy type, which is pretty ballin'. Have we ever had a starter's final evolution be dragon type? I don't think so, right? The closest is Sceptile when it mega evolves, but that doesn't really count. Guy's still good. Yep. Poppers is still gaining some levels. Slowly but surely. She had 2 revives that whole time. Sheesh. Hello, I'm here to save the day. You lot, one peep out of you, you'll be sorry. Ah. Did Cypher ever appear in the Pokemon anime? I'd have to assume no. But who knows? Bug flying or ground. Fucking up, I guess. Hyper Voice and Ice Shard should do it. Never mind. Fucking 8 damage. You want to see some pathetic damage, though? Here it comes against Bulwark. Oh, apparently Silverwind doesn't multi-hit. Boy, I think Mystery Dungeon got that one wrong. Speed boost, no thanks. Sounds a little bit like Meganium's cry. A little bit. nothing. Rude bulldoze. This should fuck up Blackguard nice a bit, though. Blackguard's one of those Pokemon where I always forget its type unless I think about it for 5 seconds. Because it's ground flying, which is so weird because it's purple. It feels like it should be poison, but it's not. I understand why it's not. It's a flying scorpion. But, it has like poison as a third typing. If they decide to add third typing Pokemon, that's definitely one that will exist. Yay, thank you for helping us. Hey now, this is where we keep our props. Can't have you getting hurt here, so beat it. Uh-huh. I wonder who's going to be the one hurting. Huh? What do you want, kid? Stay out of the way if you don't want to get hurt. Wait, these guys like hurting. Dead and Eddie. This one's Double D. Only Double D would be big brain enough to use fucking Seeking. You better not give me that Togetic, by the way. That's all I gotta say. Okay, thank you. Give him a Snarl. Lower that special attack. And hit him with a good old-fashioned Rock Blast and see where we go from there. We living. Good thing that Snarl came in. Oh! The rain dance was too slow. Gotcha. Nicely done, Pop Ears. Another fucking rain team, though. Poliwhirl. I don't think Ice Shard's gonna help me very much. Knock it off, Fox. Fucking live with 1 HP. My quick claw, no. Are you also going to hit me? Interesting choice. I assume it went first because of Swift Swim, but actually no. It's actually Poliwhirl feels like it should be faster. Poliwhirl is pretty damn fast. Alright. Sending in Sombro. At least I don't have to run outside this time. Fucking Mega Horn, my dude. Okay. That did reasonable damage even with Filter. And also it being Seeking. Play well. I wish my Umbreon could learn Dark Pulse. It probably will at a later level. I'll definitely replace that with Snarl. Or I'll replace Snarl with that. I mean, yeah, it loses the utility of hitting both and loses the utility of lowering their special attack. You know, on second thought, maybe I actually won't get rid of it for Dark Pulse, because the damage doesn't matter too much. It would just add a flinch chance, which is already slow. Anyway, Team 06. Yeehaw. I'm filming some special effects scenes. Is that toxic? Dazzling Gleam. Nobody's able to learn that. 80 base power fairy move with no other effect. Very nice if you have a Pokemon who is a special attacker for coverage, fucks up dragons. Some other small things it do. Should keep things a little quieter. Alright, might as well keep going with this. We have come to save you. I'm pretty darn tough, I tell you. Be ready to get creamed. Alright, Lee. Well, I already don't like Popier's chances of getting out of this alive. Staryu and Roselia are not very fun. Show you? Oh, fuck yeah. Now that is a Pokemon I genuinely will consider using. Because Starmie is a fucking monster. So let's hit him with a Bulldoze. And a Thunder Wave. And then we'll get started on the catch. That is just fine by me. Spike Shield all up. Thunder Wave. Eight damage. Bulwark. The Polarizer. Yeah, half your health and paralyzed, you're getting the ball. And just to ensure it, we're even throwing a Premier Ball. We'll hit the Roselia with an Ice Shard for flavor. It's like how you dash salt into a dish for flavor. Very cool. See, that like covers everything. It's two types I'm not currently using. It's a water type. Water's goated. It's really fast. It's a special attacker. It's like everything I could want. Mightyena. And it's not an Intimidate Mightyena. It's probably a Moxie one. We're just gonna Ice Shard again. And we're going to heal up Pop. Actually, we don't need to heal up Poppers. It's okay. We will Hyper Voice. Nice. Well, that'll definitely be Pop Ears. It went for Bulwark for some reason. Okay. Your intelligence is quite palpable. That was the first time the AI didn't just go for the kill. They assumed better of me, that I would switch and not just let myself go down, but oh, you don't know me. Fuck yeah, Quick Claw. Eat that Pincers, asshole. Nice. 3 hits ain't bad. I can survive a Fury Cutter. It went for Bulwark. Okay. Crunch. There it goes. Mostly dumb Pop Ears, though. It certainly is a Maxi. A Moxie, not a Maxi. The Maxi does have one. As does, Archie, for that matter. From Team Magma. We'll Faint, and we will Snarl. Wide Guard does block Snarl, unfortunately. But that's okay. It does not block Feint attack. Clever move. I missed the air slash. Eat a free Fury Cutter, asshole. Ow. Ow! Did that extend the damage past it using a protect move? It felt like it did. Anyway. Level 31 bulwark. It just got toxic, so it's not learning another move. What's going on here? What's a tough guy like you doing here? Where am I? Oh, God. Well, time to move. You heard the spot monitor. Time to turn on my supersonic capabilities. Let's go! Vroom. I don't even think the game can run that much faster. This is about as fast as I can make it. That's stanky. Anyway. The rock poker spot. Yeah, we'll make it in time. I always think he's gonna crash on that rock. It's a Cubone. Unless you have a thick club, you're useless. Plus, I already have my ground type. Thanks, though. Level 21 is interesting. I think all my moves would kill you. So, we're just gonna... You have an item on you. Regenerator is really nice. Shell Bell. Cool. Toxic sets it up with a status and also weakens it, and everything here uses fucking Sandstorm, I swear. I don't think the explosion noise was necessary. Imagine trying to catch someone and they use False Swipe on you. That damage seemed pretty good for being 9 levels lower, a weak move that wasn't its stab. 10 damage? Maybe this is a thick club Cubone. It's possible. It's kind of irrelevant because I'm going to use the Popeyes. But hey, Cubone's pretty cool. The Bonzone. I was gonna call it Bonzo, but I thought Bone Zone is funnier. And we still have 3 pieces of cheesecake left. Yeah, it sure has a thick club. With lightning rod. Yeah, this thing's moveset is competent. I mean, it using Bulldoze with that would fuck some shit up. Anyway. Let's go purify some things. Work on Staryu. Purify it. And, finish off the area. Right, I'm poisoned. Wait, what the hell poisoned me? Oh, no, the Cubone's poisoned. Right. There is a Pokemon ready to open the door to its heart. 2, I think. Ludicolo, and the other one. Pelipper, I think. The other two aren't far off either. Staryu, I might just go Cologne spam. Which, you know, my money is already hemorrhaged as is. But I have a nugget, so I have a little extra. And I really should go talk to that lady to see what her deal is with making Poke food. I don't know if she actually does. Fake out's nice. There you go. And Pelipper. Its name might as well just be changed to Drizzle at this point, because that's all anyone ever uses it for. It's the toilet bowl who, reigns. Pain split. I'm sorry, rain dance? Wait a minute. That's drought. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. Here, I got this. I got this. He. Except it's a lady. But that's okay. The joke was too good. No music for you. What does the music sound like here when it's perfect? Ooh, it's a jam. Alright. Well, we have a Staryu here who needs to be purified, so get on it. Can any of my party Pokemon make this go a little bit smoother? Yes. And how about you two? You can even up here, but that's not necessary. Although maybe. Let's try switching that and go to like 2 and 4 and see if I can't do something special with it. Switch out of water and grass type. There you go. That makes that a perfect tempo. And I don't think Dragon's going to help me out very much. Put Dragon there, which actually is good. Because then that works. Yeah. I need something to beat fighting in this case, so. Actually works less, even though fighting beats the shit out of dark. But I guess grass beats electric in its own way, so. It works. Obviously that's perfect now. Fighting beats dark or normal, so that works. Alright, in which case, it's time to see what we can do with Pelipper, which is not much. Flying beats electric is destroyed by that. That would unlock a fairy typing, which would help over here somewhere. No. Mischievous might be able to slot in now, maybe. No. Mischievous. No, normal and Ghost don't interact well at all. And all those would reduce the tempo, so. I guess these three can form their own core. Actually, they can form a pretty good core. Because... yeah. Fairy beats Dark. And Dark beats Ghost. So, already they have a decent tempo going. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Well, that is good for now. So now the problem becomes, how soon can we get that Staryu to healthy? I don't feel like using it as a shadow Pokemon that much. Got to be honest. It's quite boring, the shadow Pokemon. Alright. Let's toss them in. Oh yeah, I have like, this Cubone. I should be throwing that into the Purify Machine, see what I can do with it. It's a ground type. So, for 5... that ain't bad. Eh. Nothing doing. This works good because then that beats the electric. Fucks up the core pretty good. Nothing. For right now, I think this is the best I can do with it, which is not bad. We can certainly use some fixing. Ground does not beat Dark, but other than that, like, once I get something better there, then I can get a really nice core. Like, let's see. Fairy beats Dark, and then if I had, like, a Ghost. If I had a second Ghost, that would be perfect. Because I have Ghost, which beats Ghost, and Dark beats Ghost, which creates a good tempo. Yes. If you're wondering why I'm going to all this effort to make sure that every single one of my machines has good tempo, it's that you need to do that if you want to purify the Shadow Lugia at the end of the game. You need to have every single one of your machines capable of purifying at their maximum capacity, and then shoving Lugia in there, and then it just auto-purifies. Like, it's unpurifiable. It actually purifies faster than anything else, as long as you do all the setup for it beforehand. Which is a little bit of a tricky puzzle in the first one. Setting up all of them to be max tempo is not the easiest. But here, since we're getting a lot more Pokemon, it's considerably easier. You just have to keep testing with shit until you get it proper. You don't even have to know how it works, as long as you just slot in and say, bigger tempo equal good. Well, while I'm here, I might as well sell the nugget, grab a couple perfumes, and more importantly, go check out the Berryman. Did Cub sell for anything? No. Pixie Plate sell for anything? No. Focus Sash. Ability Capsules. They don't even sell for anything. Bright Powder? 5. Yeah. Non-competitive, asshole. And all these are still reasonably expensive. It's also been a while since I've checked out the Move Learner lady. Which, I mean, that'd be useful. This guy's still lost. Poor bastard. Any new moves? Does not look like it. Unfortunately, Starmie cannot learn any of the punches. It could absolutely learn Protect and Wide Guard, though. Or Encore. These all, for the most part. Like, these are the only, like, true coverage moves, but... yeah, obviously, I want someone who can learn these. Really badly. They're fucking amazing moves. Each of them. But obviously, no one can learn it. I'm probably giving it Icy Wind, though, if it doesn't already learn an Ice Beam move or a type of that variety. Perchance. You can't just say perchance. Sorry, did it say already knew Sunny Day? Learned? No, it doesn't. I think it says learned, but they can still learn it again. It's just weird. It's a glitch. Thank God I never have to use that stupid rock ever again. Running my game at like half the speed. This pass is done. Cherry berry. Iapapa berry. And the Landsat berry. And the Dosha berry. Thank you, old man. What kind of stuff did you give me today that's kind of nifty? Dark Dragon. There's a couple of rock ones. The Charity Berry. Koba Berry for flying. Yeah. Lepa Berry is kind of nifty. Very integral for the best Pokemon core in the game. Funbro. So that I can keep recycling it and have infinite PP for which to slack off, recycle, and repeat. You know, you steadily run out of moves and can do nothing but struggle, but it keeps using Slack Off and Heal Pulse in order to ensure that you live forever. It uses a trapping move like Mean Look so that you cannot leave, and thus you are stuck forever having fun with Funbro. Which is genuinely a strategy, and it is banned. it's banned in every single fucking format. Including Anything Goes. Which is just a big fucking meme. Also, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go back to grab some cologne. Came back here too soon. It's okay, it's a short drive across the entire desert. On a scooter. Torkoal's ready. Alright. So we're gonna want 2 Vivid Sense, 2 Excite Sense, and 3 Joy Sense. La, da, 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 da. Oop. We got a response. Better save the game to ensure that we catch the thing. Yep. Poppy is gonna be good here. I should be trying the cave, because the cave will probably have more stuff than the type. The rock Pokespot is probably rock, ground, like, that shit. Oh, hi, Aerodactyl. Good lord, you're fucking huge. Well, time to go find out what the guy gives me for Aerodactyl. Or I consider using Aerodactyl if I don't even like it. Level 26. You are, you're high level. I'm not even gonna play around with it. I'm just gonna Thunder Wave it. How much you want to bet this thing knows Sandstorm? Probably actually doesn't. We're already guess it's probably like Ancient Power, Wing Attack. Oh no, it's just a Sandstorm. Sure, why not? Everything here knows how to brew up a Sandstorm. It's our favorite thing. Hone Claws. Oh dear lord. Tough Claws, a Mega Aerodactyl. What's that? Iron Fist? 20% buff? Fucking lame. 50% buff on Tough Claws. Eat my asshole. Through a straw. Yoink. Okay. Can you stop setting up to sweep me? Jesus. One nice thing about Aerodactyl is it has 130 fucking base speed. This thing is stupid fast. No special attacks though, Aerodactyl. My guy. What move could he possibly be, like, building towards? Airs? No, air, not Air Slash. Let's say a special move. I don't know. Rockhead? Well, let's find out. Yes. There you go. Aerosmith. They said the joke. You had an item on you. Free Yachi Berry, which I think resists ice. Very, very, very good stats. Holy cow. Crunch. Rock Tomb, Hone Claw, Sandstorm. Prevent recoil damage is nice. Unfortunately, it does not have a move like that yet. Well, I'm just going to keep... I guess now, once I get the Pokemon for it, I switch. That makes sense to me. So thanks. I'll buy more snacks. But, real quickly, let's go check and see what he gives for that. I'll probably save if it's, like, something I don't want. Like, here, just take my Kyogre. Okay, listen, pal. Yeah, if it's something stupid and overpowered, I'll probably just be like, no, I'm not using it. But thanks. Here's my Gibble. Ah, but it can't be that now, can it? Give the man a little time and he'll come back. Oh, he's not even here yet. Oh, shit. Well then. In that case, I might as well just use the Aerodactyl for what I've got it. In the meanwhile. Fuck it. This thing's kind of terrifying. It's really fast. Sure, why not? I like Aerodactyl. I'll play around with it. It's cool type. One thing to note about the Staryu / Starmie. In order to use it, i.e. evolve it, I'm gonna have to run through again in order to get a Water Stone. Which means I'm probably going to be doing floors 11 through 20. Which will be an experience. Staryu's pretty fucking close, actually. I could just run around a little bit more and purify it that way. Though, Honestly, I should go look at Staryu's Gen 7 moveset and see if there's anything I'd want to get before I promo it. Staryu. Gen 7. Learn set. Here's Nose Pass, by the way. Zap Cannon is pretty much a meme. And Disable is nice. Ultra Sun and Moon. This one. Right, no, go back. Seismic Toss. Okay. So now counting all the stuff it already would have learned. Brine, Minimize, Reflect Type, which is a big fucking meme. Learns Power Gem at 37, which is actually pretty good. Learns Psychic at 42, but presumably we can just get it Psychic. In fact, I'd rather teach it Psyshock, I think. So letting it evolve up to 37 just to give it Power Gem is not a terrible idea. Nose goes. It would not take that long for it to become a level 37. It would take about 10 levels, and I think it's worth it. Because Rock Gem is good coverage. Fucks up flying types that Thunderbolt actually would have done already. What does Rock really help it with? Bug types. Yeah, bug types threaten it a little bit with like Mega Horn and shit like that. I think it's just nice coverage. Body Slam. Shell Smash. Then again, I could just promo it, give it like fucking whatever water move it needs, like Scald, Psyshock, and then a fairy move and call it a day. Thunderbolt. Actually, maybe it can learn... It probably can't learn Discharge. Who am I kidding? Or maybe it can. Probably not. Oh, I know a spell, I promise. There you go. It's his favorite dance move. Nice spin. Alright. Let's set up these machines. Also, I never even saw your stats. Yeah, they're buffed. The fact that you have Sandstream is also insane. Basically means that you are a better wall than Umbreon, even. Good lord. Decent moves, too. I mean, if you're just Seismic Tossing, then that's all you really need to do. Your moveset is, like, filthy. Shell Smash, Body Slam, Sunny Day, Flamethrower. With stats that are genuinely really good, plus Drought. It's like, fucking calm down, Torkoal. It's Rock type. Actually, you know what I could do? I could swap this. Then I could go for Nose Pass, and bam. That improves it slightly. Because Water beats Rock. But Rock also beats Flying, so it's probably a bad tempo. Or it's slightly worse than it could have been. Ziggy go good here anywhere? No. Alright. I don't think much changed. I guess I could try throwing Aerodactyl somewhere. not much changes. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to take you with me, Aerodactyl. And... yeah, we'll just try and perfume you, honestly. Thank you. Right now, my full team does not have any Gen 3 Pokemon in it, interestingly enough. We have 3 from Gen 2 and 2 from Gen 1. If you even count Aerodactyl as actually being a part of the team right now. And if you also count Sombro, which he kind of isn't, but also kind of is. There might be a day where we get rid of Sombro, but for now we keep. Alright, Cologne Case. Let's Vivid Scent that Staryu. See how that do. Right, I have to press a button. It's really going to depend on if I want to wait with Staryu. That actually didn't open up its heart gauge nearly as much as I thought it would. Looks like we're wasting our money on Sems. Yeah, here's the thing with Staryu. It's going to depend on what its moves are. I'm assuming it's going to get Scald. Or maybe even Surf. It's going to get something. Regenerator is just such a good fucking ability, though. If I could give it, like, U-turn, it'd be sick. But probably not. I mean, its physical attack isn't anything to write home about in any case. There we go. Edit that bad boy. Slap Staryu in there. And purify him. Also, Staryu's the first genderless Pokemon in my party. That's Swigs and it's Swoogities. Alright, what are your moves you getting? Giga? Okay, that's really fucking good. That is really good. And Recover is obviously Beast, but I'd get rid of that, honestly. Alright, Staryu, your name is going to be something amazing. Starfy. Sure. Okay, what are the other two moves? You got automatically deposited into the box, didn't you? Sure did, I'm assuming. Shellbell is also interesting to give you. Water Pulse. Okay, your moveset isn't as amazing as I thought it would be. Water Pulse kind of blows. If I don't give you a good water move now, you don't learn a good one until Hydro Pump at level 53, and I'm not waiting till level 53 to evolve you. According to this, you should have learned Brine at level 28. You just don't have it. Let's take a look at Darmy's learn set. Okay. Well, according to this, it has something called Spotlight, which I've never heard of. And it has, sorry, Gen 7. And it has Hydro Pump at level 1. Yeah, what's Spotlight? I don't think I've ever heard this move. Ever. This probably means it's bad. Okay, so it's follow me, but not follow me. That's kind of what I had a feeling it would be. Alright, time to pump this thing full of fucking TMs. Dazzling Gleam is a good option. Hey, can you learn Discharge? No. You can definitely learn Psy Shock, though. Maybe not until you promo. No, you can. Alright, fuck yeah. Well, Recover's useless. Because we have Healing. And... wait. Hold up, one sec. They are multi-use. Okay. Nice to know. Very nice to know. There you go. There's your baller-ass moveset. Yeah, for sure, they are multi-use, but you can sell them, which is very interesting. Hey, can you learn U-turn? Like, why are you letting me teach it U-turn? Oh dear God. It's not good on it. You really should just switch it out. But, well, in that case, if they're multi-use, here you go. Here you go, Sombro. The fuck do you have, Swagger? Yeah, fuck that. Take U-turn. Pop Ears, you want something better than what you currently have? Do you want Flame Charge? Can you learn Flame Charge? No. Darn. Helping Hand is kind of nifty. Helping Hand would be good on Umbreon, who doesn't attack very often. Or as often as the other guys. Aerodactyl, can you learn Solar Beam? No. It'd be a bad move on it anyway. Can you learn U-turn, Aerodactyl? No. Fuck you, Aerodactyl. Okay, fine. This thing has such a goated ass moveset. It's just packed to the gills with good shit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Very nice. It's disgusting. It has a lot of coverage right now against a lot of things. Psychic helps it beat the poison. And fighting types. Giga Drain helps it beat water, ground, rock. Water helps it beat ground, rock, fire. Fairy helps it beat dragon, fighting, dark. Disgusting. It has a lot of utility right now. And I think I'm going to throw you into the main slot. I absolutely would like to wait for Power Gem. At least a little bit. I'll try to. What would I replace? Currently, I don't know. It kind of has 4 move slot syndrome at the moment. Giga Drain is really spicy. Helps it beat those water types that would otherwise wall it a little bit. But not even that much. Like, a bulky water could probably be a little bit of a problem for it. Giga Drain just gives it the ability to fucking set up off it. Get its health back. But Power Gem lets it hit some good shit. Pretty well. Flying, namely. Bug. Which it otherwise does not have a move against bug types. It does neutral, which is fine. A neutral water move is probably better than going specifically on rock. However, an electric move would be fucking great. I would like a Thunderbolt, and it would get Thunderbolt if I get a Thunderbolt. To the top. One hop. It's like, my sister got kidnapped, you fucking asshole. Where have you been? You know, here and there. Like this, and that. This place, and that. Alright. We're also getting around to the point where I should be ending off the episode, because it's been about 3 hours. Which has apparently become the standard length of an episode. In fact, it's been a while since I've checked. Yeah, we're right there. So let's just finish these last 2 battles or whatever it is. Oh, Ross. These guys suddenly came here and they were really mean. I tried to make them stop, but... I like how that guy's still just running around down there. Hold it. Can't let you pass here. Frankie! Sneasel and Kadabra. Cool. Kadabra. Sneasel. Okay. I was wondering if they were going to give me a Sneasel. Yet another Pokemon that doesn't evolve for 1 more generation, but probably has goated stats for free. But here's what we're going to do. Bulldoze is a little harder to use with Starfy. So I'm just going to play... Actually, if I play Rough the Sneasel, I'll probably kill it. Rock Blast might also just kill the fucking thing. We are going to play Rough the Kadabra, because it has shit defenses. Then we're going to Water Pulse the Sneasel. Very nice. Starfy. Good first showing. We're going to Bulldoze, and we're going to switch over to the bird. Regenerate or give it some of its health back, though. Which, hell yeah. Nope. Doesn't Shadow Slap only work on the first turn? Like a fake out. Very nice. Competitive. That's funny. Ow. Fucking hell, Survivor. Bulldoze 1 more time, throw a ball. Very nice. The sneezily weasel boy. And that will be more experience for Starfy, I believe. Because Starfy was around when that existed. Yes. cute little Anorith. I think a Rock Blast is in order for that. Followed by a U-turn. That's an immediate switch. Man, you can do some wacky shit with U-turn. I mean, obviously it is. Very cool that they animated that properly. Oh, please don't be the 80 power leech life that's about to beat my ass. Okay, wrong one. That was definitely stronger. I'm willing to bet that it's the buffed leech life, which I don't blame them for using. It's just a better move. And a 15 base power nothing. Filler garbage. Uh-oh, this is not right. Thanks for helping me. Those creeps suddenly showed up and drove me away from my lookout spot. Whoops, who cares about that? The creep took Meg hostage, and they took her to her room. Really strong. Please, you gotta help Meg. Okay, never mind then. I got run away. All right, I'll see how it is. What does this Sneasel look like, by the way? Does it have goated stats too? Yeah, it's a shit ton of attack. More powerful criticals with Sniper, which is interesting. Yeah, it only works the first turn. It just used it. Silly AI. That ain't how it works. I've been playing for 9 hours already. God damn. Yeah. Go for it, you two. Yeah, hand over the SD card. Of all the people who could have ended up with it, had to be one of you, Net, the whiz of data analysis. Wouldn't do to let you keep it. Alright, keep your hands off my sister. The SD card's right here. Good boy, you catch on quick. Toss me the SD card nice and easy now. Okay, I'll thank you for returning the SD card. By the way, let me guess. Maybe thinking it doesn't matter because you've already copied the data on this? Captain, we finally finished scrubbing data from the OMBS servers. It's all gone, sir. What? Ha! That's why I'm not worried. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? Well, thanks for being such a great host, but we gotta go. Here's your sister back. Nat. Meg, are you alright? What are you doing there, punk? Hey, to be rude, but I got no time to lose. Get out of my way. Commander Exol. Kangaskhan and Granville. A little threatening, those two. Especially the Granville with Stab, Fairy, and Sano attack stab. But Poppy's is here to help. We are just going to hit with the Bulldoze, and Starfy is going to switch over to the Bird. I like how the screen frickin' shakes from the power of the Pokemon being retrieved. Well, that's gonna hurt. Ow. At least it didn't hit Starfy. Nice. Come on, my guy. You gotta have play rough or something like that, right? We'll just air slash the Granbull just because it's a little scarier. Although Thunder Punch is not very friendly either. Just critical hit the Kangaskhan and high roll, or don't. These two just work so fucking well together. I'm gonna miss not having a flying Pokemon for him to play off of. Nice punch, huh? Ow. Prick. Croconaw. You have a full team of 6, huh? I did not notice that until now. We are in this for the long haul. Toss out a Dark Pulse. I think this motherfucker just quick clawed me. There's no way a Crocodile is that fast. And there's no way Popeye's is fast. Yeah, I think they both quick clawed. Crazy. Get rid of that Kangaskhan, please. Nicely done. Poppiers is level 29. Hedicus. Now would be a cool time to throw in the Psyshock. So what I'm gonna do is play rough the Heracross. Instead of Pokemon, I'm going to use U-turn and hit the Crocodile real hard. Well, reasonably hard. He's like partly stunned through the animation. That's so cute. And lets me throw in Starfy. And hopefully it doesn't die. Low sweep shouldn't do much at all. Nice fucking critical hit, my guy. How much you want to bet that they made him a dragon type? It'd be like the easiest shit in the world to do, and they'd totally do it. I will send him Bulwark. I want to use a revive just to get some more experience in Starfy. Needs to keep up for now since it's pretty weak. Once it becomes a Starmie, it'll be insane, but until then, it's gonna have to work a little hard. This is a decision. I probably should have revived with Bulwark and used like Bulldoze, but that's okay because I can just Hyper Voice, and you're nice and fast, Bulwark. Yeah, that'll get rid of the Heracross at least. Maybe even with the Crocodile if I'm lucky. No, I'm not lucky. Sombro. Ow. Hitmonchan. Well, it's probably going to go for a fighting move against me, so I will just... I'll Bulldoze, and I'm going to heal. And this will knock out the... This will knock out the Crocodile, but that's fine. Nice try, idiot. A little bit of damage, lower that speed. Hit Bulwark for barely anything. And knock out the Crocodile. Which gives a good excuse for Starfy to come in, so long as the next Pokemon isn't anything spooky. That's a Mawile. Are you Shadow like you were in the regular game? You sure are. Are you a Pure Power Mawile? Well, you certainly aren't an Intimidate Mawile, so that kind of makes me think. I think I might stay in for a Thunder Wave. I don't know about you. Ow. Unfortunately, this is slowing down my Umbreon, which is going to make this Mawile reasonably fast, but it'll be okay. I think we'll worry about catching the Mawile first. Oh, critical hit. Oof. Alright, well, luckily it's a little bulky. No Love Berries on the Shadow Pokemon yet. I'm waiting for it to happen. That's going to hurt a lot. It lived. Probably because it's physically defensive as all get out. Alright, toss a ball. And Bulwark is just going to switch over to Staryu. This is pretty much a free switch in since they're both going to aim for Popeyes. Though if Bullet Punch goes first and I don't get this catch, then Mawile could Shadow Fang Staryu and one-shot it. But what are the chances of that, right? There we go. And this way it's probably going to Bullet Punch Pop Ears, which is fine. Starfy can just clean up. Ow. Nice critical hit, asshole. Throw in Sombro. One of them will do it. Not gonna do it. Starfy gonna get a level up from this? I haven't actually checked where its experience is at the current moment in time. No. Not even really that close. Ah, he's some kind of battling pro. Right, I didn't see this coming, but I got what I came for. I need to stick around when I got this SD card. Adios. Yeah, Ross, just let him go. Oh, Ross, you okay? You got us out of that jam. Alright, sorry, I need to be doing the voice. But all the data analysis was finished. Those Cypher creeps. Still, from what we managed to decrypt, a part of Cypher's criminal plans became clear. For instance, Cypher was behind the disappearance of that cargo ship, the SS Libra. There's more. Cypher's planning a major attack on the Phoenix City. Oh no, Nat, is that true? Mary's gone off to Phoenix City. She said she was going to investigate why the town's communication systems are down. What? Cypher could attack them at any minute. Also, we need your help. Please, could you inform the men of Phoenix City about Cypher's coming attack? See, east of here. Let them know. Okie dokie. Oh, we have our mission immediately. Did Mawile get shoved? Yeah, it got shoved. For sure. You know, if I went and did the Coliseum, it would probably suck and wouldn't be very fun, so I'm not going to do that immediately. I was going to say with Staryu, I might get something for it, but I don't think you get battle coupons for that. Or do you? No, I think you just get gifted a TM. In the original game, a good one. It might even be something like Shadow Ball or... No, it's not Shadow Ball. You get Shadow Ball from... the old headquarters of Team Snag'em, I think. I remember that because it was pretty decent coverage on Umbreon, even though Dark and Ghost kind of handle the same shit. It just felt decent as a kid. What do you do? How about like some info? Yeah. They're still level... How much you want to bet they're not actually still level 20, despite what that info says? Also, you have a Shell Bell. Is there something I can give you that's better than that, Staryu? I don't even think about that. I could see what your other ability is. You currently have Regenerator. Is your other ability, like, fucking Illuminate? Natural Cure. That... might genuinely be better. Because what Natural Cure is, it cures your status upon switching as opposed to getting you health back. I love how it jams to the music. Everyone's always just like, oh my god, it's so cute how Ferret walks to the music. Well, fucking Staryu is just like... Can you you know, that's a, you could gray that out. You could literally just take this Staryu and just put him dancing over music. You could totally do that. It wouldn't even be hard. Look at this motherfucker. Look at him go. Damn. Starfy's swagging. This is why he's swagging, because his moveset's goated. It's just, unfortunately, he's a Staryu at the moment. But that's okay. He'll be a Starmie one day. I think I'll keep Natural Cure. I think I prefer that to Regenerator. Switching out and curing status is just quite nice, honestly. It was silly, but it was supposed to be a tough battle. I don't like to take it. No, we already talked to you. Okay. I'm gonna go set up the machine. Buy some food. Actually, maybe the guy's back. It's possible. Yeah, there he is. They're already in shops, but they're expensive. Oh, aren't you allowed to at the Pokespot? You've been keeping busy catching yourself some wild Pokemon while it glitches out the text box. Aerodactyl, Chansey, or Dratini with you? I do, but let's make sure. Because I like this Aerodactyl. It's not carrying anything right now. Let's see what you give me for it. Please, I beg you, trade it to me. Which rare Pokemon will you trade to me? That's a spear. I like your generosity, lad. Aerodactyl for my Bayleaf. No. I'll take a look. That's mighty fine. It's level 30. Has a lot of health. Its stats are... Bleh. It has Leaf Storm. That's kind of nifty. Spore? Fucking Fig Fat. Please, by any means necessary, make it good. Don't get me wrong. I love Meganium as much as the next guy. This thing's bad. It's bad. There's no real other word for it. It's just a bad Pokemon. The worst starter. By a lot. Maybe not a lot. I fucking hate Chespin. Chespin feels like what happened after, like, okay, fine, we get it. We're done with the firefighting. We overdid it. Grass fighting. And it's just, it's bad. It's bad. It's fucking terrible. All the flying moves you've been running into all fucking game, just like, goodbye, asshole. Eat a dick. And on top of that, like, Quilladin sucks. It doesn't kill anything. It dies. It's not even that bulky. It's like, for fuck's sake. That's bad. Hey, can you learn Psyshock for no reason? No, but Sombro can for no frickin' reason. Manifest physical objects to hit defenses. Is that how that works? Yeah, I gotta be honest. I think I prefer the Aerodactyl. Don't get me wrong. 37 speed Spore is very, very nifty, but I don't think I want that. Brr, 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 brr. We started right where we left off, huh? Or, well, we started where we were leaving. The same stupid fucking joke. I never talked to the old lady. Right. Let's do that. Listen, it's early. Normally people say it's late. I say it's early. Okay, well they were already selling them. Are they at reduced price now at least? Because 1,000 per is ridiculous. I don't remember them being that expensive. Maybe they last longer? Fine. Goodbye, my money. They're selling hyper potions here. I didn't even notice. Well, then again, they're 120, actually. Oh, and they also sell moo milk here. Well, sick. I want moo milk. They're selling moo milk, but they're selling super potions right next to it. Like, fucking idiot buys the super potions. You bought super potions. Shut up. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe because you don't want to treat your Pokemon's wounds with fucking milk. Like, here you go, asshole. You're bleeding profusely from your skin? It's okay. Put some milk on that. Hey, buddy. Got any move relearning I could be doing? Hey, what about Pop Ears? Payback, Rock Blast, Rock Polish, Bulldoze, Fire Fang, and Body Slam. Fire Fang would be some really good coverage. That's funny. He talks and he asks the move deleter to help him. That's silly. I was wondering what happened. I thought I had, like, activated a glitch or something. That said, its moveset right now is good. It just doesn't cover everything. So Fire Fang would help it hit Grass, Bug, Steel, which is not covered by any of the other ones, to be fair. But I like all of its other moves. Play Rough hits dragons, hits fighting. Ice Shard hits grass, like Fire Fang does, but it does it at priority. We'll hold off for now. What about you, Starfy? You have Brine. Hidden Power. Hidden Power Fire. Interesting. What would Hidden Power Fire do for it? That would hit Bug. That would hit Grass. Which I don't think it can otherwise do. That would be insanely good. Yeah, it would have a grass, water, fire core, which would be fucking awesome. And Psyshock for dragons and shit like that. But if I run into Lugia, oops. Oh wait, Lugia's not a dragon, it's flying. Okay, never mind. Then, yeah, you could just hit it with Water Pulse. He's still swinging to the music. God, I love this guy. I'm just not gonna put it because it's low base power, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine with me. And have I checked Sombros? Acrobatics. Shadow Sneak. Jesus Christ, dude. Well, acrobatics kicks the shit out of air slash. Yeah, okay. Sure. Don't get me wrong, I love air slash, but this is acrobatics. Like, it's no fucking competition, my guy. Oh, that's cute. Only 5 Poke coupons. Well, that's convenient. Guess that's like the lowest amount they could have made it take. Yeah, Sombro is a bit of a monster. Well, if that only takes 5 coupons, I wonder if this takes less. Waterstone, please. Okay. Let's see how it is. In that case, I'm gonna rip the item off of it. What does it have? Wise glasses? Irrelevant. Sorry, your Dark Pulse is slightly less strong. In exchange, acrobatics. Need I say more? Yeah, that'll do. There we go. That looks better. That already looks good, as is. Alright. Well, in this case, I might be heading through. I might do that right now. I'm in the mood. It might be a shorter-ish session, but I'd do it. Fuck it. I'm crazy. Can't stop me, gingerbread man. Steel Fairy is neat. So we'll slap you there. Alright. Now we'll need a Sneasel. And Lonely. You don't have an item on you, right? No. Okay. Also, you should be in set 3, since this is the best tempo at the moment. There you go. Yeah, we'll go in with this for right now. Aerodactyl is like kind of an extra team member, doesn't do much. Are you two doing anything? Because if not, I might just take a Cubone with like a Thick Club equipped. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Couldn't hurt. It just exists as like a last resort. Yeah. The quest to get you Waterstone is what we're currently doing. I have no idea how well this is going to go. In the original game, the wall is 3. 3 has much stronger Pokemon, and it's immediately capstoned by a Raichu that has like a goated moveset, and it fucks your whole team up. He has like one Pokemon, and the Raichu's just like on steroids. That's how it felt anyway, as a kid. It was like level 27 when you were fighting like level 17s. It's just like all of a sudden like, hey man. Anyway. That's gonna do it for right now. Having a lot of fun with this mod. Genuinely, this is like some of the most fun I've had playing this game in a while. I guess I'll throw something on Aerosmith before I leave off. Want a muscle band? Sure, fuck it. Take a muscle band. Not sure how much I'll use those two, but, you know, just a little bit. If I feel like it. When we come back next time, we'll punch through, and we'll see if we can beat the 10 next floors. This might be a very short session. If it turns out I cannot, then I might just end off early. We will find out. Bye.